Hello everyone, welcome to Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. Myself, Viresh Rabinad. I'm working as lecturer in Government Polytechnic Mudod in Computer Science Department. As part of learning management system for 5th SEM Polytechnic students, we are taking a class on green computing subject with subject code 15CS54T. So this subject is having total 6 units. Out of these 6 units, we'll be dealing with the first unit, that is green IT and overview. So this unit is allotted 8 hours for teaching and it carries the weightage of 15 marks. Okay, we'll start with the first slide. So in this slide you can see I have included all the things which we will be discussing today. So that is, first we'll start with the introduction part, in which we'll mainly discuss the definition of green IT, and then we'll discuss the environmental concerns and sustainable development. And next we'll be discussing the inconvenient truth about the environmental concerns, and at the end we'll be discussing some of the multi choice questions for assessment. Okay, so we'll start with the introduction. So first we'll discuss, as I told you, first we'll discuss the definition of green IT. Okay, so green IT is also known as green computing. It is the study and practice of designing, manufacturing, and using computers, servers, monitors, printers, storage devices, and networking and communication systems efficiently and effectively with zero or minimal impact on the environment. Okay, so first thing we need to remember here is green IT is also called as green computing. Okay, and next it is the study and practice of designing, manufacturing, and using all the IT equipments. I'm saying all the IT equipments because whatever they have mentioned here, that is computers, servers, monitors, printers, storage devices, and networking and communication systems. So all these are nothing but these are IT equipments. So you have to design and manufacture all these IT equipments in such a manner that it should have zero or minimal impact on the environment. Got it? So green IT, which is also called as green computing, is nothing but the study and practice of designing, manufacturing, and using all the IT equipments efficiently and effectively with zero or no impact on the environment. Okay, so next we'll discuss the green IT is also about using IT to support, assist, and leverage other environmental initiatives and to help create green awareness. Okay, so next what is mentioned here is, so green IT is using IT to help the other environmental initiatives. Okay, so there are already a lot of environmental initiatives happening around in the world. So what green IT is doing is it is using IT to help those environmental initiatives, and it is also helping to create green awareness among the public. Okay, so how green awareness can be created? Green awareness can be created by posting a video in Facebook about the pollution that is happening around and how that pollution is affecting the human beings and how that pollution can be controlled. And once that pollution is completely reduced, how it will help the human beings. So if you are making such videos and posting such videos in Facebook and WhatsApp, surely the people who are watching those videos will get awareness about what is happening around to the environment and how it can be minimized. So like that, by using IT, green IT can help to create the green awareness, and it can also help the other environmental initiatives. Okay, so next is green IT encompasses hardware, software, tools, strategies, and practices that improve and foster environmental sustainability. So here they are mentioning what all things are included in a green IT. So in green IT, it includes hardware, software, tools, and strategies and practices that will improve and foster the environmental sustainability. So, fostering environmental sustainability means encouraging the environmental sustainability. Environmental sustainability, it mainly deals with the providing of environmental resources to the future generation. Okay, so here a green IT, it is including all these things, that is hardware, software, tools, strategies and practices that improve and encourage the environmental sustainability. Okay, so next we'll discuss some of the benefits of green IT. Okay, so now we are just now discussing like green IT, why we have to move from green IT, norm conventional IT to green IT. That we should know. Otherwise, there is no meaning in simply moving from conventional IT to green IT. So that's why here we'll discuss the some of the benefits of green IT. Okay, so first benefit is it improves the energy efficiency. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ನೀವು ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಐ ಟಿಗಿಂತ ನೀವು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಏನೇ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್, ಸೊ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಒಂದು 10 or 15 years ಆಗೋ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮರ್ಕ್ಯೂರಿ ಬಲ್ಬ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಿದ್ದು. ಸೊ 60 ವ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮರ್ಕ್ಯೂರಿ ಬಲ್ಬ್ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 20 ವ್ಯಾಟದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಲೈಟ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ, LED ಬಲ್ಬ್ಸ್. ಅದರಿಂದ 60 ವ್ಯಾಟ್ ಬಲ್ಬ್ಕಿಂತ ಬಲ್ಬಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಈ 20 ವ್ಯಾಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಲೈಟ್ಸಿಂದ LED ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಲೈಟಿಂದ ಈಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವಿಂಗ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ, what you can do, you can improve the energy efficiency. So next benefit is it lowers the GHG emissions. So GHG is one concept which is like it is impacting the environment in a bad way. So GHG is greenhouse gases. Okay, so so by using this green IT, what you can do, you can lower that emission of GHG. Okay, next benefit is it uses the less harmful materials. Okay, so if you see, if you consider any electronic product, it is made up of lot of harmful products. Maybe it is the encasing, or it is the colorant they are using, or the glass material they are using. So lot of harmful materials are used to make any electronic product. So but by using green IT, what they will do, they will try to reduce the usage of harmful materials in the electronic product. Okay, and next benefit is encouraging the reuse and recycling. So this reusing and recycling is very important to improve the, or to increase the lifespan of a product. Okay, otherwise what will happen, that electronic product will become electronic waste, and that electronic waste in turn it will spoil the environment. Okay, so that's why in green IT they encourage the reuse and recycling of electronic products. Okay, so these are the four benefits of green IT. Okay, so next we will discuss what are the driving forces to go green. Okay, so why we need to go green. So they have meant there are some factors here. Okay, so in that, first one is increased awareness of harmful effects of GHG emission. So this is the one driving force for going green. Now everyone is getting aware of GHG emissions. As I told you, lot of such videos are about the environment are posted in Facebook or in WhatsApp and all. So by looking into those videos, everyone is getting aware about about the harmful effects of GHG emissions. So that's why everyone want to move away from this conventional IT to green IT. Okay, so next is new stringent environmental legislation. And one more reason for going green is, so government is making some strict environmental rules, so everyone has to follow it. So if someone is not following, if any company is not following, surely their license will be cancelled. So such rules are being framed now. So because of such rules, everyone is the companies are moving from normal conventional IT to green IT. Okay. And next driving force is concerns about electronic waste disposal practices. So now everyone is concerned about the electronic waste disposal. Okay, what is electronic waste? Electronic waste is any unused electronic product, or any product, any electronic product which cannot be used. Okay, so such electronic product we call it as a electronic waste. So in countries like India, so what we do, we simply throw such a electronic waste or unused electronic product, so it ends up as a landfills. Okay, so again that landfill will in turn spoil the soil, it will spoil the environment. Okay, so now everyone is getting aware of such disposal practices of electronic waste, so that's why they want to go green. Okay, so in the last driving force is corporate image concerns. Corporate image in the sense the brand of industries. Okay, so now to sell their products they want to improve their brands, so that's why what they do, they go green. So they show that they they are not harming the environment by going green. Okay, so like by doing that their image will improve. So by doing like that, by doing that so by doing that okay, so the last driving force was corporate image concerns. Okay, so here the industries, they improve their brand by showing that they are not harming the environment. So they can do that only by going green. So these are the driving forces to go green. So next concept is environmental concerns and sustainable development. Okay, so environmental concerns means what all wrong thing is happening with the environment because of the activities that are the because of the human activities and because of the IT, what all impact is happening on environment. So that we will discuss now. So in that first one is global warming. Okay, so global warming is nothing but it is the average increase in the temperature of the atmosphere near the Earth's surface, which can contribute to changes in global climate patterns. So, global warming is nothing but the average increase in the temperature of the atmosphere. Okay, so global warming ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಅರ್ಥದ ಏನು ಎವರೇಜ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಆ, ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಸೇ ಲೈಕ್ ನಾವೀಗ ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರಿಂದ ಚಳಿಗಾಲ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜೂನಿಂದ ಮಳೆಗಾಲ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿಯಿಂದ ಬೇಸಿಗೆಗಾಲ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಥರ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಚಳಿಗಾಲ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಕುಂತಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ನಮಗೆ ನ್ಯೂಸಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಮಳೆ ಆಗೋದಿದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಈಗ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಮಳೆಗಾಲ ಇದೇನೋ ಬೇಸಿಗೆಗಾಲ ಇದೇನೋ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇನ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಶ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಅದು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅನ್ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಮೇನ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ and it can occur from variety of causes. So it can be both natural and human induced. So global warming ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಕಾಸಸ್ ಇಂದನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಇಂದನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್, it often refers to warming that can occur due to increased GHG emissions from human activities which trap heat that would otherwise escape from Earth. So now they're telling how global warming is caused because of increased GHG emissions. So GHG emissions, what they do, they usually trap the heat that usually otherwise escape from the Earth. So when it is trapping the heat, what it is doing actually, it is increasing the temperature of Earth. So if it is not trapping, it will escape from Earth and the temperature will be normal. But what GHG is doing, it is it is trapping that heat. So it is not letting that heat go away from the Earth. So that's why what happens, the average temperature of Earth will increase. So this is the human induced. Okay. So next, global warming caused due to increased GHG emission is called the greenhouse effect. So whatever I just told you, like how the global warming is caused because of increased GHG emission, it is called as that phenomena. This called as greenhouse effect. Okay. And next is growing accumulation of GHGs is leading to following issues. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನೇನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ, it is changing the world's climate and weather patterns. So just now I had told you what is that change in climate and weather pattern means. Okay, so ಈ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ದು ಏನು ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ವೆದರ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಡ್ರಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸಮ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರಾಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ನೀವು ನ್ಯೂಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ಸಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಕಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಮಳೆ ಬಂದು ಒಂಥರ ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ, ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಬಿಸಿಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಸಚ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿಸ್. And last issue that is happening because of accumulation of GHG is it is pushing the global temperature slowly higher. ಸೊ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರು ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದರಿಂದ ಈ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ಲೇಷಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಮ ಪರ್ವತಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಅವು ಕರಗ್ತಾವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅವು ಕರಗಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವೆ, ಇಟ್ ಲೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗೋದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಳೆ ಫ್ಲಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಭಾಳ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಮೇನ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ that are happening because of accumulation of GHG. Okay, next we will discuss some of the common characteristics of GHG. So on GHG the common characteristics ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, it absorbs the thermal infrared radiation which is emitted from the earth and then re-emit it, increasing the earth's temperature. ಸೊ ಈ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಈಗ ಅರ್ತಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಹೀಟ್ ಎಮಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಹೀಟನ್ನು ಅದೇನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಅಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೊಳ್ಳೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ರೀಎಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಹೀಟ್ ಟು ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಅರ್ತ್. So that is the main characteristics of GHG, that is to trap the heat and re-emit it. Okay, by doing that what happens, the average temperature of the earth will increase. Okay, so next we will discuss the significant constituents of GHG. ಅಂದರೆ ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡೆಡ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. ಜಿ ಎಚ್ ಜಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಇರ್ತಾವೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಟ್ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide and chlorofluorocarbon. Okay, so these are the main constituents of greenhouse gases. Okay, so next we will discuss how this GHG is actually produced. Okay, so electricity is a major source of GHG as it is generated by burning coal or oil which releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So here the telling Electricity is the major source of GHG because electricity is mainly produced or generated by burning coal or oil. Okay, so there are a lot of ways for generating the electricity, that is through solar also it can be generated, and through turbines of water flows also it can be generated. Along with that, this one more way, that is through by burning coal or oil also they generate the electricity, and it is the one reason which is actually increasing the GHG, because that by burning coal or oil what happens, it releases the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So like by doing that, what is happening, GHG is also increasing. Okay, next, if you want to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions into the atmosphere, then automatically you have to reduce the usage of electric power, because that is the main reason for increasing in carbon dioxide. Okay, if you want to reduce the carbon dioxide emission, you have to reduce the electric power consumption. Okay, so that's what is written, that is reducing electric power consumption is a key to reducing carbon dioxide emissions and their impacts on our environment and global warming. Okay, so because carbon dioxide emission will again enter lead to increase in global warming. So if you are reducing the if you are reducing the usage of electricity, it will in turn reduces the carbon dioxide emission, which will again in turn will reduce the global warming. Okay, so to reduce this, in 1997 they have come up with the Kyoto Protocol. Okay, so what it does, it mainly mandates the reducing of carbon emissions in enterprises. So companies ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಎಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಂಡೇಟ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಕ್ಯೋಟೋ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲನ್ನು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದರು 1997 ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, so this protocol requires computer manufacturers to undertake energy audits to calculate the electricity used by devices over their lifetime. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದೇನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ಯೋಟೋ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ನೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ದೇ ಡೂ ದಿ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಆಡಿಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಓಕೆ, ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಆಡಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎನರ್ಜಿನ ಆ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿದವರು ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಔಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೋಟಲಿ ಆ ಕಂಪ್ನಿದವರಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಎಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಎಮಿಷನ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್, ಸೊ ಇನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ reduced. So that's what this Kyoto Protocol tells. So first they do the energy audit, they calculate how much carbon emission is happening. So next year it should decrease. Okay, so it is about Kyoto Protocol. So next we'll discuss the inconvenient truth behind the environmental concerns. Okay, so first inconvenient truth here is the climate change presents a new kind of risk because its impact is global and long term, and the damage it causes is essentially irreversible. So this is the one truth we don't want to believe, because what we think here is climate change ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, it is happening because of some natural reasons, it will get okay, so like that we will think, but in reality it is not like that. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದೇನಿದೆಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ರಿಸ್ಕ್, ಅದು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್. ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆ ಕಂಟ್ರಿಗಷ್ಟೇ ಆ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೇರಿಕಾ ಆರ್ ಬ್ರೆಜಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಶ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ವೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂಟ್ರಿಗೂ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದ್ದೇನು ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಭಾಳ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇವತ್ತೇನೋ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಓಕೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 2 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ತಾನೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ, ಭಾಳ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಟ್ಟ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿರ್ತವೆ, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಾಸಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಇರ್ರಿವರ್ಸಿಬಲ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಿಂದ ಏನು ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಹೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಒನ್ ಇನ್ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯಂಟ್ ಟ್ರೂತ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್. And next, an economist called Nicholas Stern. Okay, so he has warned by saying that it was not action but inaction on climate change that would devastate global economies. Okay, he is telling that if you are not taking action now, if you are simply sitting idle about the climate change happening, if you don't do anything, then surely in future it will destroy the ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ವೇ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ದು ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ದು ನಡಿಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೀವನ ನಡಿಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಆಲ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದಿ ಎಕನಾಮಿ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದ್ದು ನೀವು ಕೇರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಶ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಆ ಎಕನಾಮಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಳಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಾಕತ್ತಾರು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ several scientists they endorse that global warming is mainly caused by human activity and will continue if GHG emissions are not reduced. Okay, so this is one more truth we don't want to believe, because some people say that whatever GHG emission is happening, whatever the climate patterns are changing, it's a natural phenomena, tantane mattad kadime agutte anta ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ. But it's not like that. Scientists they have done some research and they have come with some facts. They're telling that it is that global warming is mainly caused by human activity only. Okay, and it will continue if GHG emissions are not reduced. So now global warming ಮೇನ್ ಕಾರಣ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿನೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೇಚರ್ ತಂತಾನೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್, ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ GHG ಎಮಿಷನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ನಿಲ್ಲೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ಸು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, governments, enterprises and people all have roles in combating global warming and building a sustainable environment. Okay, so it is not a responsibility of any single person to build a sustainable environment. Okay, so ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲರದು ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಪ್ನೀಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಓಕೆ, to combat, to reduce this global warming and build a sustainable environment. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಸಸ್ಟೈನೇಬಲ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ inconvenient truth. So next we'll move on to some of the multi-choice questions. Okay, so here the first question is GHG stands for. So here they are asking the full form of GHG. So you can see what all options are given. First option is greenhouse gas, second option is gas house green, third option is grass house green, and fourth one is greenhouse grass. Okay, you know that correct answer for the GHG is greenhouse gas, which is mentioned in option A. So that's why the correct answer is A. Okay, next we'll move on to second question. So here they have given one sentence. We have to tell whether that sentence is true or false. Okay, so what is that sentence? The sentence is global warming often refers to warming that can occur due to the decreased GHG emissions from human activity which trap heat that would otherwise escape from earth. So when we look into this sentence, we can easily tell that it is true, but actually it's false, because it is global warming is caused by increase in GHG emission but not decrease in GHG emission as mentioned in this question. Okay, so that's why this statement which they have given here is not correct. So that's why the answer is false. So third question, so climate change impact is, options are short term, long term, local, global. So in inconvenient truth of environmental concerns, we have just now studied that whatever climate change is happening, its impact is long term and global. So which are given in option B and D. So that's why the correct answer is both B and D. Okay, so next fourth question. So that is, damage caused by climate change is reversible, irreversible, repairable, and manageable. Okay, so just now I studied that whatever climate change is happening, its damage is irreversible, which is mentioned in option B. So that's why the correct answer is B. Okay, next fifth question, that is significant constituents of GHG. So they are asking what all things are present in GHG. So options ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, so carbon dioxide, methane nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbon, and fourth one is all of them. And the correction answer is all of them, because all these things are constituents of GHG. So GHG ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫ್ಲೋರೋಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಿಥೇನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೈಟ್ರಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್, ದೆನ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿ. And sixth one, global warming is an average increase in the temperature of the atmosphere near the Earth's surface. Okay, so here we have to tell whether the sentence given here is true or false. And the sentence given is true, because global warming is actually an average increase in the temperature of the atmosphere near the Earth's surface. So that's why the correct answer is true. Next, seventh question. Green IT is also called as green computing, grass computing, tree computing, and garden computing. So in definition of green IT, the first thing we will learn here is green IT is also known as green computing. So which is mentioned in option A. So that's why the correct answer is A. So that is green IT is also called as green computing. Okay. So next eighth question. Green IT encompasses. So andre green IT ಏನೇನು included, green IT ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So the options are hardware, software, both A and B, and last one is none of them. The correct answer is green IT includes both hardware and software. So that's why the correct answer is C, because in C option they have mentioned both A and B. So A is hardware and B is software. So that's why the correct answer is C. So next, ninth question, that is green IT benefits the environment by improving energy efficiency, lowering GHG emissions, using less harmful materials. Last one is all of them. The correct answer is all of them, because all these are the benefits of green IT, because it improves the energy efficiency, it lowers the GHG emissions, and it uses the less harmful materials. So that's why all of them are the benefits of green IT. So that's why the correct answer is D, because in D option only they have mentioned as all of them. Okay. Next, 10th question, you have to fill in the blanks. So that is, dash are driving businesses and individuals to go green. Okay, so the options they have given here is, that is, increased awareness of the harmful effects of GHG emissions, new stringent environmental legislation, concerns about electronic waste disposal practices, and all of them. The correct answer is all of them, because all these are, whatever they have mentioned, are the main driving forces for businesses and individuals to go green. Okay, so these are the multiple choice questions. So we have reached our end of the session. Okay, so in today's session we have discussed about, the definition of green IT, the environmental concerns, and the inconvenient truth behind that environmental concerns. And we also discussed some of the multiple choice questions, so that it can help you understand the concept in a better way. Okay, and all these content have been taken from this book, that is Harnessing Green IT Principles and Practices, written by San Murugesan and GR Gangadharan. Okay, so thank you, keep learning.